Well, I guess I got a few small updates. I finished off Days of the Blade just under an hour ago, so I might have a review of that up tomorrow, because I'll probably be writing the script later tonight. I also was at GameStop earlier today, and I picked up 2 more PS2 games. We got History's Channel Civil War and Nobunaga's Ambition Rise to Power. I got both of them for under $3.50. And I'm really not sure what to review for Bargain Bin Saturday. I mean, I got a lot of movies I've gotten out of the Bargain Bin, because I get a lot of them in sets. So I might get, 15 movies all at one time. In fact, the 15 movie collection says is for Great Cinema, so we got a bunch of movies from the 50s, and we got one from the 40s, no, 2 from the 40s, got one all the way back from the 30s, got one from the 60s, got a few from the 70s, so yeah, I mean, actually, no, wait, there's 3 from the 40s, so yeah, we got a lot of older movies. We also have one titled The Connecticut Yankee in King Arthur's Court from 1952, so at least we finally know where they may have gotten the idea for a kid in King Arthur's Court. If you ever want to hit the people that made that movie, we now know we have to go further back in time to hit people that may already be dead. We also got a relatively newer movie, Spy Kids. Picked that up for $8 out for a Blu-ray disc. So, you want something a bit newer that isn't from the 70s, like the last couple movies have been, yeah, that might be something to recommend. And we got 20 hours worth of Christmas stuff, though most of it's classic Christmas cartoons. 27 of them. We also have 12 holiday movies in that set. And if you really want to torture me, because I'll take a recommendation, so if you want a list of the various Bargain Bin movies I got, just feel free to ask. But if you want to torture me, ask me to review Santa Claus Conquers the Martians for a Christmas special, because we haven't done the Christmas part at my workplace. And I don't know when it's going to be just yet, because they haven't announced it. But yeah, that can be something I can review the week of the Christmas party if you want, or week before. It depends on when the Christmas party falls. Because I know at least 2 of my coworkers are subscribed to this channel, so yeah. If you want to torture me, recommend Santa Claus Conquers the Martians, because it's a horrible movie. It was so bad I couldn't even sit through it. And I could sit through the entirety of Bruce Lee Fights Back from the Grave, and that movie is terrible. Though I may upload the best fight scene from Bruce Lee Fights Back from the Grave, and it's the best fight scene because it's the funniest, and it's the funniest because well, I guess if I explained why it's funny, it wouldn't be funny anymore. But yeah, I might upload that. I mean, I've already gotten one content ID claim from just reviewing it, so I guess I might as well upload a clip from it and just admit that's not my content. And it really isn't, because I didn't make the movie. It's still a bad movie, but I didn't make the bad movie. Though I think in total I got well over 70 movies I could review for Bargain Bin Saturday, so I got plenty of material to work through. And also I picked up a 8-hour-long documentary based on dinosaurs, so I guess if you want to ask me about that, you can. I haven't watched it yet, though. But it's got some sciencey stuff on it, right? It's from the Discovery Channel. How bad could it be? I'm not sure. Well, with 8 hours worth of material for $5, it has to be worth that kind of money, right? Well, I guess that's it. I don't really have much else to talk about. I mean, the Let's Plays are currently up to date. I haven't been really working ahead of them on them. I probably should start working ahead on Infinite Space, though. If I keep doing one part at a time like I've been doing, I might be at it for almost a year, because the game's really long. It's like 40, 50 hours in length. Though I guess that counts grinding, but last time I played the game, I spent almost 90 hours on it between all the grinding I had to do to buy the best spaceships and stuff. It's very grind heavy. And I might want to do some more grinding on Zoid's Legacy, because it's also grind heavy. Because you gotta keep getting more money to upgrade your Zoids. Or replacing them, because you gotta constantly get new ones. It's a slight problem. Sad part is none of the rest of the games in that series are brought over to the States, so I don't know if I'll ever play the other games because there was two more for the Game Boy Advance and one for the DS. But I can't read a lick of Japanese, and it's sort of hard playing an RPG if you can't read the actual story. Or at least, I guess you could play it, but without understanding the story, it's sort of boring, isn't it? Because those games were mostly turn-based combat, seems like. And I think the rest of the games are turn-based combat too. I'm not sure about the DS game, but the Game Boy Advance games are probably turn-based. Because they describe them in relation to the combat system in the second one that got a international release. Yeah, I think that should cover everything. Though if you want a list of the movies, just ask. I mean, I'm happy to list them out for people if they want to recommend something from my collection to review. I mean, I got enough. I got a Robin Hood movie. I got some movies based off of loosely based on history. Yep, that should cover all of it. Oh, and I guess I've been sort of sitting on one new game I picked up a month ago. Just about. What is it titled exactly? See, that's how bad it is. I can't remember the title. And I didn't bring it over to my desk, so I gotta walk over to it. Take the headset off for a second. Let's see. Sorry about that. We got the Guided Fate Paradox from Nippon Ichi Software, so maybe I'll do a first impression of that sometime soon too. I've been told it's a bit like the Unlosing Ranger on the PSP though, but I haven't played that and I don't own a copy of that, so I can't say for sure. So I have to trust someone else's word that they're right on that. At least this game comes with a soundtrack though, right? Soundtrack's always nice. Assuming the soundtrack's not good. Though I guess I gotta like the back behind the box of it. God approves of the story-focused dungeon crawling RPG. It's not as great as the slogan on the back of Death Smiles though, where it says Death smiles as all, loudly smile back. That might be one of my favorite lines from a game ever. Well, it's not from the game, but it's on the box. That's the best line on the box ever. Yep.